Hello, it's the Cursing Seamstress back again for another video. Today is another pattern review. Let me say something though. The last video I did was on the Jaylee Melanie kimono, and I was supposed to have inserted photos of my daughter wearing the kimono that I made for her. But after I published it, I realized that those photos didn't make it into the video. I had put them in, and for some reason, after it was published, they weren't there. So I'm going to put those in right now just to show you what the pattern looked like on her. Again, this is the Jaylee, J-A-L-I-E, Melanie pattern. Which is a kimono that you can make for use as a robe, or you can make it to be used as a swimsuit cover-up, or something to actually wear as a cover to a dress or a blouse or whatever. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so what this video is today is a pattern review. This is a pattern that I bought, I think the last time that there was a Vogue Butterick McCall's sale. And I don't remember, Vogue are not discounted to the point that McCall's and Butterick are, but I don't remember what I paid, but this is a very easy Vogue. It's Vogue 9047. It's a simple pattern for knits. This is what it looks like. It has the option of a sleeveless version, a short sleeve version, and also a version that has these little decorative tabs on the side that are secured by a button in the front and then a button behind it. This is what the line art looks like. It's a nice pattern, and again, it's meant for knits. It's described as a close-fitting pullover dress. It has a bodice with a raised waist. That's my favorite style, is the an empire waist. I really like that. Stitched hems and top stitching. Tabs with button trim, armholes, neckline, and narrow hem. Excuse me. So again, you can't go by your ready-to-wear size. It's so frustrating. But I measured for the sleeveless version. I measured for the 18 skirt, size 18 skirt, size 16 bodice. So in hindsight, I would have made probably a 14 top and a 16 skirt, because it's just a little bit big on me. And of course it's I think what I used was like a polyester kind of a knit. I got the fabric at Walmart. It was not expensive. I bought it last year. On this pattern, I did make a swayback adjustment, because I do have a problem when I make certain things that there is excessive fabric that gathers at my lower back. So you can see videos. I never even heard about a swayback adjustment until probably last year. And I've watched some YouTube videos about it, and it's not difficult to do. So I did about a 1-inch swayback adjustment, but I would have done a little bit more, because there is a little bit of looseness in the back still. And I'm going to get my daughter to take some photos of me wearing this dress so you can see what it looks like. But for right now, I'm just looking at this. I could not have made a 14, because this is sizes 16, 18, 20, 22, and 24. So you never know. I mean, it's just really hard to know with the sizing. So I'll show this to you. Very simple, easy to sew. And this is the sleeveless version. The one thing that made me a little bit nervous when I was reading the instructions is that the neckline and the sleeves are made simply by folding the fabric over. And so that made me nervous because I've done that before, and sometimes it's really hard to get everything flattened down and look good without a twist happening. What I did was I folded it down as best I could, pinned it, steam ironed it, and then I just used a large, like a gathering stitch, and stitched it down, and then stitched it down from the inside with a basting stitch. And then from the outside, I used a zigzag stitch and used the basting stitch as a guide so that I would know that I caught the edge on the inside. That worked really well. It came out really smooth. I did that for the neck and I did that for the armholes, and it was fine. The fabric I used is this gray polyester sort of knit. There are a couple of darts here. I lowered the dart by about 1/4 of an inch. I have not yet sewn the buttons on this little tab piece. I've got 2 big buttons. They're black that are gonna go on either end. I debated whether to put that on there, but the dress is really plain without it. So these are the armholes here, the tab here. The hem, what I did for the hem to make it nice and even was I just took the hem and just did a basting stitch using my sewing machine plate at the bottom on the 1-inch mark, folded it up on that mark, and then top stitched it on the top to make sure that, you know, I caught the edge underneath. That worked out really well. The thread that I used maybe could have been a little bit darker. It does show up somewhat. It's a little bit lighter gray than this, but it doesn't bother me. I think it kind of looks good. So that's the front. This is the back. And it's just really simple. It came together really well. You know, the sizing again, you would be fine to go with, you know, if you're debating whether to go up or down. I think you're safe to go down. It fits over my head great. And that's pretty much all I have to say about it. I give it 2 thumbs up. And if you're looking for something really simple, this is a great dress that you could wear to a cocktail party, you could wear it to church, you could wear it to the office, you could carry it over into the fall or possibly into the winter with a jacket or a cardigan over it and some leggings underneath. So anyway, it's pretty versatile. And that's it. And I appreciate your watching, and I will see you next time. Okay, I ended up not going to my daughter's house to get photos taken, so here I am wearing this dress. I went ahead and attached the tabs, and I put a couple of buttons to keep them positioned. So again, I think it is just a little bit big. I could have gone down a size, both on the top and on the bottom. And this is what it looks like in the back. I did make the Swayback adjustment, like I said. I could have done a little bit more. Get a little bit closer. You can see the tabs there, the darts here, and it's really it's a cute dress. I like it. I like the top stitching here under the bodice area. This fabric is nice and stretchy, nice and comfortable. So if you're interested in a cute little dress for knits, check out this pattern.